As some of you may know, we are talking to Ruth, who was on Resurrection Boulevard and 1,000 other things, a very talented actress, and now you're wearing another hat as a writer. Tell us how this came about.
I think as an artist, you just want to express yourself, whether it's acting or writing or producing or juggling, whatever it is. But I've always wanted to be a writer. I was an actress who always wanted to be a writer, and I secretly wanted to write. And I remember, 15 years ago, a writer friend of mine said, you have to go out and live. Get some experience before you can be a good writer. So I moved to LA to be an actress, and I figured in the meantime I'll get some experience, get some life experience, and have something to write about and talk about, and I think I'm finding it.
Well, as my career has furthered, and I haven't, I've left him to interview myself, as you can see. So, what was that? No, I feel great. Thank you. 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds. Yes. What am I doing next? I don't know. They're thinking about doing Titanic too. We're just trying to figure out how to work the boat up, and Latinos in England, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Yes, Bimbots, that's right. I will be playing an amazing, award-winning, stellar role. Don't tell anyone. Pat O'Brien has been after this story forever. I'll be playing a character named Dirty Sanchez. Another role that Mother will be very proud of. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I know it's going to be stellar. Great. Thanks for having me on. You look so good. Thanks for taking the time on interviewing me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And
this always happens. They didn't tell me you were ready.
Anavina, I was born ready.
As most of you know, this is Martin Morales.
Hola,
By the way,
¿Cómo estás?
it's wonderful to see Martin. You've played my husband several times.
I've done you a couple times, yes. We've been husband and wife. That's how we first met. And three times I think we played husband and wife.
How did Ruth drag you into this one?
How did Ruth drag me into Actually, it was Joe who dragged me into this one and offered me this incredible role of Padre Javier if I did the production design and set design and props and set dressing and part-time catering. Being the actor whore that I am, I said yes. There is a little bit of controversy with Padre Javier, and it's going to be, again, another story for my upcoming book called Ay, mijo. That's my mother saying another role that you're doing. She's so proud.
Well, Martin, we're going to look forward to your book, Ay, mijo. And, of course, we're going to look forward to Father Javier on Ilse. Joe, this show is funny, but it's controversial also. And I just wanted to ask you as a director, tell me a little bit about how you have been approaching these episodes.
Well, I've never been one to shy away from controversy because I tend to have, for some reason, everything I've done has some kind of, taboo in it.
Watch Pasiones Obsesionantes and you'll see what he means.
But I think as artists, I think we need to really delve into that, and I think it makes this kind of thing really more interesting. It's not a safe show. It's not a pretty show in that regard.
Except for what Martin worked on.
Yes, exactly. No, but what I mean is that it's not it's not one of those shows where we're just riding the fine line. We go over the line, and we talk about very topical issues that are on the minds of people in this country and the world, and
whether they're Latinos or not.
Whether they're bicultural or not.
Papito por aquí.
So you're really acting as a mama's boy. You're not really a mama's boy, right?
God, no, please.
Mira, ahí te está hablando tu madre. Venga para acá usted.
Oh, there she comes. I'll say goodbye now. I'm gone here. I'm gone. Tú sabes que ese Joe, es que no sabía lo que es la comedia, mi hermana. Tú sabes, y yo tuve que...
It must be fun to work on a project where the writing is basically telling it the way it is. I mean, yes. There are a lot of cultures represented in Ilse, not, the Latin culture is cut into several different areas. But yeah, we have our political extremities as well.
We do
extremes.
Have our political extremes, and from one culture to the next, we are so totally different. Puerto Ricans and Cubans, we seem alike, but we're not. We have two different sets of political circumstances and backdrops to our existence that affect our daily life and how we think and how we feel about everything. And so all the other countries in Latin America, which is one of the problems that I think that we're faced mostly in the United States. The fact that they think that we should be like a community, you know.
Right.
Because I was talking to Herbert Sigüenza about this, because there's no cultural references that are alike from one country to another. In this specific show, you are going to see, well, those differences played out maybe to some extremes sometimes, but I am glad that we are the owners of our own stereotypes in this.
Ooh, I love that, Yvonne.
I'm so glad that we own it, you know.
The owners of our own stereotypes.
Yeah,
Well,
we owned it. You know?
Yeah.
Nobody wrote it like that. We came up with our own because we know people like this, you know, whatever we're representing there. And so it's not like, si señora, no señora, humble, only, you know, but flaunting and being aggressive and being racist and being politically incorrect and all those things that we're never shown of.
right. Well, if
so.
you're Latinos, you know that all this exists, and don't miss out on Ilse. And thank you, Yvonne, for talking to us.
Gracias, it's my pleasure.
And
Saludos a Puerto Rico con todo mi corazón.
Sí, yo también mando un beso. Chao.
Adiós.